All right, guys, we're going to be doing some workbook exercises. This is on the workbook chapter regarding imperatives. And so here we go. We're just going to look at a couple of them. So I think we started with this one. This is Deuteronomy 6:4, or at least the Shema. Akue, which is a second person singular command from akuo, right? Which would be listen. Or hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Okay, not too hard. So this is our one. That's our imperative right there. It's a second singular. Those are the unique forms. No tote toson on that, but only the that second singular form. So here we go. Kai, and he was saying to them, wherever you enter in, okay, a selfate, wherever you enter into a house, in that place, menete, stay there, remain. And so this is a second plural. This is, and again, if it were indicative, you'd be saying, in that place you are remaining. But in this case, this is a command. He's saying, wherever you go into a house, stay there until you depart. And then these are subjunctives. There's our on, subjunctive. But this is an imperative, menete, and it's a second plural. There we go. Okay. Mephobu, fear not. Do not fear. Not fear. And only believe. Pistue. Believe. And so this is again second singular. These are the forms there. Again, we didn't talk about the patterns of second singulars, but you can recognize them when you see them. Okay. All right. Ete un estheate. Okay. So this is therefore, whether estheate you are eating, estheo, whether you are drinking, these are present indicatives, present active indicative, whether you are eating or you are drinking, or whether, whatever you do, whatever you are doing, and then here, whatever you are doing, here is our imperative. Do all things into the glory of God, or for God's glory. But here's our imperative. This is a second person plural of poieo, and here's our te. Okay, we haven't really seen any third person plural yet. So let's see. Go out of him, and I don't know why this is here, and no longer enter into him. So go out, exelthe. This is a second singular imperative. Go out from him, and no longer. And here's this is that you may no longer enter into him. Mekete, but this is a subjunctive here. That you may no longer enter into him. So probably talking to a demon here. Do not love, me agapete. Now notice here we've got our second plural. How do we know that it is an imperative? We know because if it were an indicative, sorry, I'm going to erase here. If it were an indicative, this would be u, not me. And so even though this form is ambiguous, whether it is an indicative or an imperative, in this case it's an imperative because non-indicative moods are negated by me. So do not love the world, neither ta ento cosmo, the things of the world or the things in the world. If someone subjunctive loves, here's our on. If someone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. In him. There we go. Okay, let's move on to another video. We'll do the rest of these translations.